What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. Let's get right into this segment that we're going to watch from the Bill Maher podcast. He's sitting down with, I think she's an actress or a fitness model. Not really sure who she is, but it doesn't matter. She's actually going to try to set this guy straight in how he thinks about politics and Gavin Newsome, the presidency. Just what you're going to see here, what I want you to pay attention to is just the amount of elitism that these people live with. Like, they don't understand the plight of the regular American, the regular folks. And it's going to be, proven to you in this video and on what he says to her questions and how he responds to her. Let's just get into it.
On my show?
I know. I thought you were a little soft there.
So she asked him right here before they get into this part. She asked him, "What do you think about Gavin Newsome?" And this is the response after that.
Thought you could have gone a little harder on the guy.
Real quick, sorry. So she asked him, "What do you think about Gavin Newsome?" He said, "I had him on my show recently." And that's what you just heard her say. "Oh, well, I thought you could have gone harder on this guy." And this is where we're at. Just want to give you some full context here.
Like, you brought up almonds. You nailed him on that, but he's taking money from Big Ag, Bill. That's why he didn't almonds. Anyway, I'm building desalination plants. You're taking tons of money from Big Ag, which is why almonds are still in California.
That's true. I didn't know what the... You got me. I didn't know what the answer to that is.
That's the answer. Or, like, how come PG&E was allowed to get away with the 2018 fires? One of the top contributors to his get coming.
I've got like 12 minutes at the top of the show to cover the whole world. I wasn't about to make it all about the almonds. The fact that I brought up the almonds is something nobody else would even fucking do.
Okay, you're right. You're right.
So
you're right.
I'm all right on that one.
You're good.
But I've been trying to get Gavin to run for president for a very long time. And
are you serious?
Pay attention.
Are we living in Gavin Newsome's California? Why?
Yeah, and I'm sure your life is just a
I
nightmare.
left because of him.
Oh, right, you're
Moved
in
to
Florida?
Miami.
And so, you know what? I'll tell you something.
Lived here my whole life.
In 2020, I've lived here since '83.
Okay.
And I love where I live. I love California.
I lived in Malibu.
I'm dug in here. I did in 2020, when there was a week when the sun was blotted out from the sky because of fires, I did look at moving to Florida. Now, I think it was a little like when I was contemplating
It's like these liberals leave the place that they've set on fire, like you just see here. That's when he decided to explore other options of other places that he's gonna live. Is after the state was just set on fire. He's like, oh yeah, after all the fire and the sky was all blooded out. Yeah, that's when I decided to see where else I should live. After it's gone to shit. That's how these liberals think. That's how they work. They don't understand their policies. They don't critically think about them until it goes to shit. And right there, you have an example of it.
Suicide when I was in high school and college. If I got laid once, I would stop to and I don't think I was ever really going to do it. But I did actually, or get married. I was engaged once, but there are things you in your life, you're like,
right there.
You know what? I might.
Another difference between liberals and most conservatives: no wife, no kids, no responsibilities except for himself. I'm telling you, when you have a kid or when you get married, your perspectives on life completely changes. Completely changes. I was more liberal back in the day. I got more conservative as I got older, and I even became more conservative after I had a kid. It's two different worlds, and that's one of the disconnects between Bill Maher and other leftists. And with reality is that they're just in their own world. They live in their own la-la land. They're not really present with average people that actually have families to provide and protect.
Do that, and part of you was like, yeah, never gonna do that. Okay, so and I think moving to Florida is in that category, but I did look at it because I share your frustrations with California. I do.
Pause. I hate to stop it so many times, but this is just so many things to take away from this. Why is it that every time that these liberals decide to leave their states, they go to a red state? Why is that? They never ever mention, oh, I'm moving to Colorado, or I'm moving to New York, or I'm moving to, any of the other these blue states. It's always a red state. It's always Texas or Florida. It's always these southern red conservative states that these liberals move to. I've never heard a liberal that left California or New York actually say they're going to another liberal state. Never. I've never, ever heard that, ever in my life.
And those are the things I was saying to him.
I mean, this is one
The
I think I could speak
But
to
again,
pretty eloquently.
Are you happier in Florida?
Yeah.
What is it in Florida that compensated more than what you had here?
Ask everybody else that left California and New York. Ask everybody else. This is how this country is set up. You got 2 big red states. You got 2 big blue states. You got California and New York, and you got Texas and Florida. And what's the trend here? The liberals are leaving the blue states, and all of them are going to the red states. All of them. So ask everybody else that has also decided to migrate, what's so great about Texas and Florida? I mean, it's so many people that could answer that question for you. He's asking as if like it's an anomaly. Like, what is it that got you moving to Texas? Oh, what is so great about Texas and Florida? Clueless.
Less crazy than it does here. Here, you just
Florida's less crazy.
Yeah.
Hear me out.
Hear me out on this.
Really?
Here's
the
what I
place
mean.
where the people are on bath salts, like
Your
fucking
girl,
an alligator?
Sage Steele asked me, she's like, what was the moment when you felt like California had lost its mind? And it was a piece of legislation that I can't recall.
Did it affect your life?
Wow.
Did it affect your life?
Is the crime affecting our lives?
Wow.
Is the homelessness affecting our lives?
Was crime affecting your life here in California?
Yeah, absolutely. My house got broken into.
Your house got broken into?
Yes, and
See,
guess what?
Look at that. Oh, this is so crazy, y'all. This is so crazy. So instead of denying that the crime is there, he said, is the crime affecting your life? Therefore, acknowledging that the crime is there. And the crime is there because of liberal policies, Gavin Newsom's policies. So instead of actually making an argument that, oh, hey, the crime is not there, that's just, blown out of proportion. It's just a right-wing talking point. Instead of saying that, he actually just said, is the crime affecting your everyday life? This is what I'm talking about, the elitism. These people are not affected with things that actually affect us, which is crime and the economy, things that are expensive. These people, it doesn't matter how much groceries cost them. It doesn't matter how bad crime gets because they live in the nicest neighborhood. It doesn't matter if the police get defunded because they live in the nicest neighborhoods. So that's the problem with these elitists, people like Bill Maher. They're absolutely disconnected from reality.
The relationship with PG&E, my house burned down in 2018.
Where's your house?
I lived in Malibu.
Malibu.
Yeah.
You got broken into in Malibu?
I got...
Things are rough out there.
See? Yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Oh, Malibu. That's the nice side of town. How is that possible? Not even denying that actually people might be affected by these crimes, not in Malibu. So he said, oh, well, the crime has came all the way to your neighborhood. Oh, that's crazy.
It was so nuts.
I'm voting for Trump.
Guess who let the guy out during COVID? Because I got the letter. Newsome. It was the guy's 3rd offense. He broke into our house. He had duct tape and a video camera.
Wow.
Anyway, long story, but 3rd strike, guy goes to jail, gets let out during COVID.
Wow.
I mean, give me a fucking break. You're not going to hold PG&E accountable for that fire in 2018.
Yeah.
You're going to decriminalize everything but regulate nothing. You're prioritizing the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. Come on, really?
Again, my thing with Gavin is, first of all, he can win. First of all, I just like him. I think he's really smart. Is he a politician? Yes. That's the... Hello, is he slick? Good. I'm fucking glad he's slick. Slick people win elections. Clinton was slick. Obama was pretty slick.
How do you feel about the way he handled COVID?
He literally just named all the worst possible people you can name in politics for the last 20 years. This guy is absolutely clueless. Clueless. And his reasoning for wanting Gavin to be president is because he can win. Blue no matter who. We just want to win. We just want the Democrats in power. This is absolute insanity. He's a politician. He's slick. What does that mean? Oh, he knows how to lie. He knows, he can say things that you want to hear. He'll say all the right stuff that makes your ears tickle and your heart tingle and all that nonsense. That's it. That's what they prioritize here. Now, ignoring all of the crazy policies that this woman just said to him, forgetting all of that, throwing it out the window. He's saying, oh man, he has a man crush, man. I'm telling y'all, Bill Maher has a crush on Gavin Newsome. And, oh, this guy is slick. He knows how to talk. He makes my ear feels good. These people are insane. These are the people that are actually responsible for ruining this country. I'm telling you guys right now, is liberals and these leftists like Bill Maher. They're freaking clueless. They don't know how to critically think. Everything just sounds good to them that comes from the Democrats. It's nonsense.
California was the last state to reopen.
Not for it.
Shut the schools forever.
Not for it.
Mind you, with no mask on at the French Laundry after saying you can't.
Again, you are just, I think you've been captured by this.
No, I haven't. He's a hypocrite, and that bothers me. The rules were absurd.
Okay.
Bill.
I know, but it's
Bill,
like
they were
really
absurd.
You're obsessing.
I'm not,
again,
though.
about
what was done right.
You're obsessing about the dandruff.
If he was
went to the wrong restaurant. Really?
Bill,
this is
he didn't follow his own rules. If you're going to be a leader, you lead by example. That's not fucking dandruff. If he was the COO of a company, wasn't there like
there's two choices.
$billion?
I can almost guarantee whoever he's going to run against from the Republican Party, although every time I make the decision independently, I almost guarantee that I will think he's smarter, better at government, which Republicans don't even take seriously. They don't know how government works. Democrats are at least wonks. They actually know how government works. It's actually very complicated. You have to study it. It's arcane. It takes a lot of people in a lot of rooms at 3 a.m. with boxes of stale pizza and coffee and making and crafting laws that you'll never read but affect your life, people who actually really get things done.
Okay.
Is he that kind of person? Yes, I think he is. And generally, we're on the same page philosophically. Is he too far woke? Absolutely. And I've said that to him many times. And I hope that if he runs for president, one of the good effects of it, it will move him necessarily to the center, which I would like to see him more. But compared to what they're putting forth on the other side.
We talk about
oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm telling y'all, these are the people that are dangerous. This guy just literally said, he's far left. He admitted it. Oh, this guy is woke. He's super freaking woke. He's far left. But since he talks so good, he's a politician, I'm going to elect him believing that he might move more to the center after he wins the election. When has that ever happened? When has that ever happened? Especially from a leftist. They get more radical as they get in power. They're telling you the policies that they're advocating for before they get elected. You agree those policies are shit, but you're going to elect them anyway because you believe he might change his mind after getting elected. This is absolute insanity. He's going to get more radical. The people that elect him are going to be on his ass if he's not as woke as he says he is. Look at what's going on with Joe Biden. Joe Biden is not losing support from the leftists because he's too far woke. No, it's because he's not woke enough. That's the problem. That's why he's losing all of the support. It's not because he pushing all of the agenda that they're wanting. No, he hasn't done enough. He has not done enough. So therefore, he's losing the support, not because he's more conservative. This is crazy. These people are, oh my God, these people are nuts.
DeSantis outside of his social positions.
I mean,
you're talking about the coffee and the...
Could you envision a day when you would need an abortion in your life?
Okay, I said other than the social issues, but let's discuss it. Hold on.
Could you still have a baby?
Maybe.
You know what she should have did here? You know what she should have did right here? She should have used the leftist talking point, the leftist argument, and say, hey, Bill, you're a man. Your opinion doesn't matter in this. I mean, that's what you leftists believe, especially the women that are on the left. Oh, a man's opinion about abortion is, not warranted, right? So she should have used that same tactic, shut his ass up, and hey, your opinion doesn't matter. Let the woman decide on that. I'm a woman. I'm a woman. Therefore, my opinion about this supersedes yours. That's exactly what she should have did.
Pause yet. But
there you go.
But hold on, I agree with
Okay.
you. I said
Let's
outside
say
of the
you're
social
pregnant.
issues. But let's hold on.
Your girlfriend gets you pregnant.
Hold on. Initially, his
And,
position.
there you go. I don't even know if you guys know this. I really don't even know much about this woman, but apparently she's in the LGBTQ community as well. So she's supposed to be on the side of Gavin and Bill, but she's the one sitting there correcting them. She's the one that has actually more sense than Bill and Gavin here. This is crazy. This is a woman that's supposed to be on their side, apparently, according to them.
Before he ran and got pushed all the way to the right was 15 weeks. I agree with 15 weeks.
But anyway, guys, I mean, this is it. This is all they're just gonna sit there and go back and forth about abortion. I just wanted to bring this beginning part of the video where, you just see the elitism coming out of Bill Maher. That's why you can't really trust anything that he says. And any of these political commentators that are on TV making millions of dollars a year, their opinion doesn't matter. Not about politics, not about the economy, not about crime. None of that stuff affects them. None of that stuff affects them. It doesn't matter how much groceries cost. These people don't even do their own groceries. It doesn't matter how much a home costs. They can afford it. It doesn't matter how much the car and the gas is. They don't fill up their own tank. They probably don't even know how much a gallon of gas is. So I don't even know why people listen to these people here. It doesn't matter how bad crime is. They got security everywhere they go. They live in a gated community. That's why he's laughing at her. Oh, Malibu. Oh, you got robbed in Malibu. That's crazy. I never would have thought criminals would come to Malibu. That's what's in his mind. That's what is in it. Anyway, man, let me know what you guys think about this. This is, man, I love watching and talking about these videos because it just shows you the other side of the world, man. But anyway, let's talk about it in the comment section. Hit the like button if you like my videos and you want more content. Hit the subscribe button with the notification bell so you get reminded every time I bring a brand new video. Thanks for being here, guys. Peace.